Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. We're talking to Virgos. Hello, Virgo. Please listen for those golden nuggets that you know are for you and leave the rest for somebody else. Tarot should be, in my opinion, a way to help you with your life. To formulate questions you want to be asking yourself, to think deeper about a situation you're in, to help yourself be in better situations, to help yourself be in different situations. So do listen for the messages that are for you that can help you. Be discerning that way. And thank you. Of course, I want to thank everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed to this channel. It's really helping the channel, and I do so appreciate it. Let's get into this. Let me know if there's something in particular you want to hear. I'll meditate on it and see if I can't get you some more information. For our Virgos who want things just so. Let's get into it. What are we talking about today? I appreciate that in you, that you want things just so. I get that. Okay. Quite a few cards coming out. Strength. You have a lot of strength. Certainly that is the case. The Devil. We'll see exactly what that's meaning. Ten of Swords. Eight of Wands, communication. Ten of Swords, endings. The Hangman. Seeing things, situations from a different perspective, taking a break. Among other things, let's see. This is just my first kind of intro into this message. Okay, I'm feeling that you've had quite a bit of toxicity in your life, that you've talked yourself through, you've talked to somebody about. It looks like you've taken a time out, some sort of counseling here, whether that's been talking with a friend, helping yourself, like I said, self-healing, self-realization. Dark night of the soul certainly could be here, working on the shadow side. Shadow work. Not easy to do. But Virgos are very strong, and we see that, of course, with our strength. You could be also dealing with a Leo. We do see signs of that here with the Lion. Very determined here to make a difference. But certainly some sort of self-awareness about toxicity in your life. We see the Six of Wands, that's victory. Yeah, I see that this has helped you. Whatever this counseling is, could be a variety of different things since we're talking to a collective group of Virgos. But Six of Wands is victory here. And look at the accolades. I think a lot of people are pleased with the work that you've done, as well as praising you for doing said work. Nine of Wands in the reverse. This has taken a lot out of you. But I feel like you're on the verge of bouncing back. I think the toxicity took a lot out of you. And the healing and the healthiness, the health aspect of this, you're coming back with a lot of vigor. It's like a shedding of something. Like I feel like a huge cloak was on you. I'm getting like a heavy cloak, or like those blankets that are heavy that are supposed to make you be sleepy. Yeah, like the toxicity wanted you to stay where you were and sleepy and, unable to help yourself because you're just so sleepy. No. You took that cloak, you took that blanket and went, I'm done with this. Something like that. And in addition to freeing you, it lightened you up. That weight, I feel like, is no longer on you. Like you have a bounce about you. You're bouncing back. You're a lot lighter now. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, but it's in the reverse. That's where I like to see it, because that talks about something that made you very worried or kept you up at night. Or maybe you were up at night with this toxicity. Maybe you were out on town a lot and doing toxic things. Or now I feel like in the reverse, this is saying no more. You're no longer worried. You're no longer upset. You're no longer like consumed is the word I want to use here. Something is no longer consuming you. And at night, something was happening at night. There's a lot of health here. A lot of light, freeing energy. This deck doesn't talk very much, but it certainly is today. Maybe you didn't talk very much during this, but you're ready to now. Again, something about the lightness of it all, like literally feeling lighter, like mentally feeling lighter. Like opening up your mouth and speaking how you want to speak about what you want to speak about. There's no more being closed off, holding back. 7 of Pentacles. This is investing in yourself. Terrific. I'm also feeling a little bit nauseous. Maybe this was also a situation where you were physically not feeling good with this toxicity. Okay, let's move out of that. Investing in self, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. You've got new seeds sprouting up here. You've got new ideas. You've got new ways that you're going. More messages for our Virgos. Still feeling a little bit nauseous? I'm ignoring it. There's good things out here on the table. I don't want to be talking about the past. But I do feel like it was heavy. Pretty heavy duty. But you've surpassed it. You've outgrown it, I hear. And you've like released some sort of anchor. Again, emphasis on weight. More messages for our Virgos. Let's go one more time with this deck. I'm getting quiet now. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. There's nothing but happiness here. I can only show part of this. Happiness, enlightenment, the Sun. Happiness, enlightenment, the Sun. A lot of happiness here. Like, I'm happy for you. There's so much happiness. The horse to me represents being wild and being free. Let's see, how can I show you this horse? Being wild, being free. You're free of this. Free of this toxic situation, persons. The Empress follows the Sun on the bottom of the card, and I'm going to take it. I'm the bottom of the deck because I'm taking it because the Empress represents abundance. Now, because you have gotten rid of what was ever blocking the dam, there's free-flowing water is the image I'm getting. Like just raging water, raging goodness comes to you now. That dam that was blocked is open. A lot of goodness flows to you. And even in this picture, we do see here off to the side flowing water. That's emotions. Or maybe, the dam broke and you were able to get in touch with yourself and get in touch with your emotions that you were blocking. Or that this toxicity was encouraging you to block. Or that this toxicity with the heavy blanket on you was encouraging you to sleep through your life instead of be a part of your life. Okay? Something along those lines. That is not your story. Oh my God. New life came out of your oracle card deck. New life. Wow. That's pretty succinct. Okay, before I even get a chance to say we're switching to oracles, here we go. Let's see if there's another message here in the oracle deck. New life. Yeah. The dam is busted open. You're in a new life. To the sea. I want to read this because this could be very profound, I feel. Now, to the sea talks about, again, I'm feeling like emotions here. You see in this picture, maybe divine intervention. You see a face up in the sky that's leading, guiding. She's in a boat here. Now, let's read this card. To the sea. Okay. Just want to make sure I get this precise. Being in the flow, returning to source. Yeah, here is the symbol of source up in the sky. And I think you can just see a hint of it. And really in the card, there's just a hint of it. Being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? Yeah, the toxicity was very, it was like numbing, the mind numbing. Again, that blanket that's heavy that makes you want to sleep. But even though it was numbing, there was a lot of effort here, because you were going against your natural essence and flow. This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity. We see a lot of opportunity and abundance here with the Empress. Waves and water. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. And I think these perfect conditions you have manifested. You've made real. After a lot of work. So a lot of praise to you. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. I feel like I could cry, but I'm not going to. Yeah, terrific. Something you've overcome here has been huge, and now you're in your flow. You found your mojo, if you will. Something great is coming your way. In addition to what's already been great, which is, I think, just an immense return to self and clarity. Being on the right path. Arrows mean that to me. Being on the right path. They mean to a lot of readers, there's an arrow right here guiding the boat. Binoculars. Notice the binoculars are facing backwards as if you have analyzed, you've reviewed closely your past. That I believe you have freed yourself from. And the bubbles coming up here, maybe you got your oxygen, like you just got your second wind, you just got your breath again. Maybe you've been holding your breath for a long time in this toxicity. Wow, I'm getting a lot of like deep, deep, deep things here. The deep water, the deep emotions. The wings you have now, equate that to the wild and freeness of the horse that we saw with the sun. Let's grab a charm. Incredibly deep. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface here, but you'll know how deep it goes. The dinosaur, that talks to me about like old souls. So you have one in your life, you have many in your life, you are one, you feel like this life, this isn't your first rodeo, something like that in your personality. The lotus, oh my God. The lotus is a flower that comes up from the water to its surface. And I believe it does so against great odds. But with it, the important part of the lotus that I love so much is when it surfaces, it brings with it your truth. It is the symbol, the emblem of speaking your truth, being comfortable in your truth. Wow. The wasp. This is fast energy. This is hard work. Yeah, we see that you have done a lot of hard work. The mermaid. I've seen this already today in a read, but a different mermaid. The magic that's here. You have leaned in on your spirit team, whatever you perceive to be your faith. Something magical has happened here. It's not something you've done alone. You've done a lot of the work. But something unexplained something that maybe can't be always explained has really had your back too. And maybe that's someone you were close to on the other side, because we do see feathers throughout this read. Let's grab one more chart. I'm just going to grab one. Okay, the Star. Wish fulfillment. Wishes granted. Absolutely. I could give you a lot of examples about what that might be in regards to this read, but I feel like you already know what wish has been granted for you. Or maybe that's more than one wish that's been granted for you with this scenario. But I feel like it's been a long time coming, and that's part of the emotion. Let's get our angel wish. Got one out already, okay? And that is, listen to your own inner voice. Your knowledge is within you. What an exceptional read, I have to say, Virgo. I'm very taken with this read. I hope you've liked it. If you like this message and you like this channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. Thank you to all who have done that previously. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's always remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.